just tee it up real quick with Ken. What can you say about the player on your right and her performance tonight?
Yeah, I mean, she was outstanding, right? I mean, obviously she's known as a world-class defensive defenseman who always has a good stick, good gap, hard to play against. But, tonight she was feeling it and, driving the net and the little tip play. And, it's playoffs. We know we have to find different ways to score goals and different people have to contribute. And she knows that. She exemplifies that. And that's why she's one of our leaders and one of our best players. So she was awesome.
I think it really goes back to our team and the way we have been playing these last few games. It's opened up some things. Obviously, we have a lot of offensive threats and people they have to be worried about, which opens up some stuff. And you just have to be ready to take advantage of it. So luckily, it's gone my way so far.
Maddie, you get the game 2 start here and get the win. What is the goaltending relationship with you and Nicole like that you guys can go back and forth between the pipes and keep up the camaraderie?
Yeah, just really grateful for the friendship we have as the goalie duo. The support for each other has been there for the past 7 years. And like I said, if it's whoever's in net for the night, we're just there on the bench, making sure we do what we do to support one another, and we have a lot of fun. So.
And Ken, your top pairing, Lee and Claire, play over 27 minutes tonight. Was that a plan coming into tonight to play them as much, or
Mira's going to be in trouble for that. But,
or was that something that was just kind of in game management?
No, I think it was just game. I think it was by the a couple of power plays and things like that and kills. Obviously, they play in all situations, so sometimes their minutes get a little high. I prefer to keep their minutes a little less because I know. They're world-class players, but still you can play them too much. So I think I'll make sure I talk to Mira. Thanks for telling me that. But no, they're great players and they can handle the minutes. They want to be out there in key situations, key times, and obviously tonight our whole D-corps played great.
Just want to ask Lee, you coming out of that first period, you're down 1-0. The game's still very much within reach, but you guys seem to find an extra gear. What did get said between first and second?
I think, again, just sticking with what we know we need to do. There were still some things we needed to clean up, but definitely not get discouraged. It's a long game. It's a long series. And so, we take it one game at a time. We take it one period at a time and figure out what corrections we need and come out with the right energy. And I was really proud of our second period. I felt like we had jumped from the beginning and just kept that momentum going.
And Maddie, a couple of those goals, it was just like the puck's bouncing on you. Did you feel comfortable in there and solid throughout the game, or was it just the way the puck was bouncing?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. Some puck bounces and goals are going to go in, but I thought it was a great team effort, and they really had my back tonight, to score 5 games and get that 2-goal lead there late in the game. I think that shows the team resiliency and how bad we wanted it, so it was a great team effort.
Maddie, can you speak to the setting of that defensive presence in the first? Maddie, can you speak to the setting of that defensive presence in the first? Lots of great defensive plays made by yourself.
Yeah, I think that was just the case throughout the whole game. They were great in front of the net, picking up sticks, jumping on rebounds. So grateful that they were there tonight for me. And, yeah, great defensive win, too.
Great, thank you.
Ken, you've spoken a lot about your confidence in all of your goaltenders, but can you speak to the decision-making process to go back to Maddie for this one?
I mean, it's just something that we've kind of, I think they've kind of come to expect, like they're going to earn their next start. And obviously the last game Maddie played, she played excellent. We just didn't give her any offense to help her out. So that was the case. It was Nicole's turn to come up, and so she obviously played well, carried the ball, and not that she played great last night, I thought as well, or last game 1. So, but again, we can turn to either one. I think our team feels very confident with either one in net. Our team likes seeing both goalies in net. It kind of makes them know that they're a part of it. And for me, it's just the unity of our team. It doesn't single one of them out or leave one of them out. It just our team really does a good job rallying with both.
And just finally from me, Kendall takes that big hit in the second period, doesn't come back until the start of the third. What was the communication with her leaving the game and then coming back, and any thoughts on the play there?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I saw the play. I'm not quite sure what the difference is on different checks in our league, but we'll let the league decide that. But I mean, obviously she's a warrior, and if there's any way she can come back and play, I know, our whole team knows she would, and it was certainly a big boost for us, her coming back.
We good? Good? Great. Thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.